would you let like a Tesla robot bang your girl?
No.
This is not a test.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Something Went Wrong. Today is a special episode. I always say that. But Mike Figs is here.
The kid is back.
And Maria is back.
I know.
From last week.
I was so well received.
Our pod.
Who the hell is this other broad here?
Mike is jealous. I have another Spaniard.
¿Qué? ¿Qué eso, señorita?
Mike is Puerto Rican.
Are you?
Yeah, on the low. I don't talk
Half
about
or
it.
fully?
Half, but we don't talk
She's
about
Cuban.
it. Nice.
Why don't you talk about it? What's wrong with it?
Put your mic close to you.
How close do you want it?
Just like, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
We got a clip. Yes, so.
Half and half. I'm a mudblood.
Okay, cute. You're more proud of being Italian?
No, I mean, my father used to hit me with extension cords and stuff. You know what I mean? So we're not.
The Italian side could do that too, though.
Yeah, no, my mother would never hit me. She loved me. She fed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but I like being Puerto Rican. It's fun.
Yeah, my parents never raised their hand to me.
Yeah, Italian mom.
I was a good boy. I was a little pussy though.
Really?
They never had to.
I
But
used to
like,
get a
you know, you
whooping.
see this like the good fellas and shit, the fathers like beating the kids up with slippers and shit.
Yeah. The dad will throw you a beating.
Not mine, but well, anyway, so Maria's back. We did the pod last week, and yeah, I had spoken to you a couple times like in the past about if you ever wanted to like sort of podcast together. Do you recall this?
Yeah. And then you never hit me up again, and he found other people.
Well, no,
Immediately.
it's like it's
Am
an
I the other people?
you're like other
Okay,
people.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
it's an evolving.
We're just winging shit.
Who's
basically.
the cuck? That's the question.
I'm in the cuck chair where it's an the podcast is an evolving situation. And what I'm trying to create is a scenario of just like friends hanging. And sometimes we talk about current events. We talk about, I have a unique mind. Okay. I have a beautiful mind. Some might say.
Yeah, I agree.
And she rolled her eyes. He said, I agree. He's like, yes, father.
Yes, Daddy.
So to talk about this wide array of subjects without having to have a guest on the show every week, I wanted to create the vibe. And I always thought Maria was really cool people. And maybe you can offer like a female perspective. What the fuck is this?
This is just regular water?
Yeah, just water, Mike.
Okay.
Why don't you just give me regular water?
Is there anything in this? I feel like I'm in Blink twice.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, delicious. Very refreshing.
I could use water.
would prefer a little.
Yeah.
we get
Mike, this is something without alcohol in it.
Oh, what is this?
We're all going to be sleeping 5 minutes
great.
into this.
Why do I feel good?
These glasses kind of smell like onions.
Yeah, I always tell him to rinse.
Glasses are
glasses are-
gross, dude. Glasses are like public pools.
Yeah, the hood.
Ew.
So right now we're just vibing and like, you know, maybe if you like it, you can like come back and keep being a part of the show. If you don't like it, you could maybe just, what is so funny? If you don't like it, maybe we could like, you could just be like a friend of the show.
note. If you like me, circle yes or circle no. Or maybe Mike passes no to Maria.
Am I making any sense? I'm trying to explain it to the audience while explaining it to y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like this should have been an email first.
I
phone
sent
call. Maybe a call before the show.
I sent it to you. The shirt is giving tablecloth or picnic.
No, I went for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean Dorothy and I.
Thank
like
you.
Dorothy.
Yeah.
I'm in a
Okay.
new era of my life where I'm trying to be more like farm girl aesthetic. It's not really
Oh.
working because I haven't really figured out how to get my boobs into like
Yeah, I
the
feel you.
perspective.
Yeah.
A trad wife?
No. Well,
Would you ever be a trad wife?
no. No, realistically.
Don't virtue signal, okay? This is a right-wing podcast.
Have you ever been on?
She's like, I'm gonna leave.
Anyway, I can't be here.
been on farmersmeat.com?
No, but did you see the new show, Farmer Wants a Wife?
No.
Yes.
I should have gone on that one.
What network? You're the queen of reality shows, so wouldn't put it past you.
Okay.
She's been on 3.
Okay. So
That's
that's
where
the
we
thing.
met. That's where we met.
So that's the thing.
Just-
I don't know.
Okay.
Does she know you more than I know you?
Well,
You
in a
and I've gotten
sense.
pretty close in the last
Well,
kind of year.
you know, We've never fucked.
But we've never banged, but got close in La Quinta Inn a couple times.
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo, we got real
You look
close.
better than most of the women there.
That's
Love you,
hot.
Buffalo. Now, this is when you're like, Vinny, stop talking about women.
Stop. No, wait, bisexual king?
No. Yes.
No?
Look at those thighs.
Yeah,
I gotta ask.
yes.
You never know.
He's a Tommy Bahama, yes.
I would love it if you were bisexual king. Hey, you're not. It's okay. But
No, I'm as straight as a whistle. But I get a little gay in the shower.
that's
Guys.
okay.
The show is about me. I don't know what we're doing here.
Just risk it all.
Shut their camera off, okay? How did we get here? Oh, no, you don't know our dynamic.
I don't know,
But we
yeah.
met. We did a whole episode on it last week, so we're not going to like do the same one. But just to give you a quick catch up, we met on one of my dating shows, Double Shot at Love.
Okay.
And within the first 5 minutes, we were talking about squid porn.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, I can connect mentally with this person.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you can talk about squid porn, you can talk about anything.
I've never even heard of squid porn.
Never heard of squid porn.
Amateur.
Porn? Yeah, that's.
It's another good kind
And
of
I'm
porn.
a freaky freak. So I've
We
never.
don't watch squid porn like to get off. We went through this last week.
Okay.
We just know it exists because you've been on like E-Bombs World and all those other weird like websites.
Kind of.
No?
I've never been on E-Bombs. I've
E-Bombs was the OG like
Newgrounds.com.
Newgrounds?
Newgrounds?
How old are you?
34.
Okay. Pat, you remember E-Bombs or no? Damn. Back before YouTube, before like anything, there was like these like blog like websites where you just go on and they show you like fucked up shit.
Like,
E-Bombs is more comedic.
Like Rotten.com?
Like what were those? Like, so you don't have the TV now, but like one of the like those original. Like there was like a video that was going around that was called Banana Phone. Like ring, 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 banana phone. Like these were the original.
I was born in 1996. Keep that in mind.
Why did I do this? Like leave Britney alone. Like all these like
the guy under the blanket?
yeah, like these 90s old school videos. The first like YouTube videos ever.
Mr. Hands.
That wasn't a horse? A horse?
The horse.
Yeah, okay, that's more disturbing.
Okay.
But that's what the internet was. It was not. It was like these certain websites you went to, but there were some that were like fucked up. That's where
Okay.
like the Mr. Hand shit would be.
Wait,
Okay,
like
okay.
one man, one jar type vibe?
One man, one jar.
Yeah, that's a rough one. You
The,
never seen
where the
One
guy
Man, One
shoves
Jar?
a glass jar up
Why
his
don't-
ass.
This is
And then
why
it
we
starts-
need the fucking TV.
The
But I don't know if I want to
blood
watch
capsules
that.
start breaking, and it's
and
just
he's pulling glass out of his
like,
asshole.
tiny.
No, does that? It has to be. That's a variation of Two Girls, One Cup. obviously.
Well, it's like more gore
Yeah, it's
related.
super gory. Two
Ugh,
Girls, One Cup is just
yeah.
chocolate fudge.
I love how you're like, oh, I've never seen squid porn, but you know the fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Ass jar guy.
Squid porn. I'm like, was that like a code word for something, or was
No,
it just
no, no.
squids like calamari having sex?
Yeah, well,
with Asian women.
yeah.
Oh, now you got me.
It's more like tentacle
Pull it
porn.
up. Oh, yeah, like hentai.
Yeah, but it's real.
yeah.
They show like the poor like it's bestiality.
Okay.
Because like I think that I heard this is a theory. I don't know if it's true, but like Japanese women were
Yeah.
so like oppressed
Okay.
back in the day that now their sex culture is like wild because they're like making up for lost time.
Wow. I mean, it
You know,
makes sense.
Japanese porn is insane. They
It's
don't.
insane.
It's not just like man have sex with girl. It's
No.
like you have sex with your son on
Yeah.
a game show in front of
Yeah.
400 people.
Yeah.
And then a squid might pop up.
freeze a public train and have sex with all the women holding the bars.
Yes.
But it's always blurred out. Did you ever notice?
Always. What's it?
I
Japanese
don't know
porn
if
is
they
always
do that
blurred.
anymore. I think
What are they
that-
hiding?
I don't know.
Well,
Unknown.
I think that they still want to keep that oppressive element to it.
Yeah, genital.
So
Don't show the genital. You do not show a genital. The girl is never happy, but the subtitles are always so nice. You ever watch?
I think she
Japanese
is
porn?
happy, but they
She's
play
never happy.
play
She's
it like
And it'll be like, I love my life.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
subtitles are sweet.
took a nice train ride
Yeah,
today.
what a nice train ride. It's so sick.
Met a nice black man today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's, yeah.
I met a nice black man.
But no, but AI is unpixelating the dicks now.
Really?
Yes, so you can watch the genitals.
I appreciate because they got
generous.
average penises. A janitor? They got average penises, and I like that.
That is true.
The guys, the hammers are not too big, so I'm like, oh, cool. These are my brethren.
You relate to it.
I relate
yeah,
to these.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You want to relate to the dick. So that's why I watched huge dick porn. You
No, yeah.
know
Got
what
that.
I mean? That was gay. Right, Maria?
Japanese porn. Yeah. Okay. So wow.
We
I
don't
thought-
remember our sex. It was like in the dark under the covers and stuff.
That's cool. What, did you put your hat down like you're trying to
Let's
sink it
go
like a
next.
turtle? You just
So that's how we started that whole fiasco. Because like, So anyway, so I didn't like just being on those websites, is being a child of the internet. You know that these weird things exist,
yeah.
but a lot of women don't. They don't know about 2 jars, 1 cup.
No,
whatever
they
the fuck
don't
is
know.
that.
Yeah, my girl doesn't know anything about that.
They say that that's fake now.
The 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, they were pumped. They were pumped with
I
like
don't-
chocolate, fudge. Yeah, they pumped them with stuff. That's what they.
How do you get it all up there though? It wasn't
just pump
liquid.
it.
It's like an enema,
It's
right?
an enema. You could pump a lot of stuff in your
In your
ass.
ass, if you're brave
Can you?
enough.
Yeah, Richard Gere has a gerbil up his ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but there is a whole world of like that. People are acting like that whole world of porn, and it's usually like it's like Brazilian too, like that doesn't exist. Isn't it weird how some areas of the earth are more like freakier?
Yeah,
Like Germany and shit,
yeah.
and Japan. What is that?
It's weird. America's more violent, and some other places are more sexual. Like Japan, they don't fuck around with like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. Like that stuff is forbidden. Like that's too bad. But America, we love it, like guns and fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
But the sex stuff is a little bit more like, all right, it's a little sexual. We're not.
Yeah.
Gonna, you got to go on a certain
But
website.
they'll eat a shit
Yeah, they
sandwich.
eat a shit sandwich. Yeah. In Japan, there's slot machines that are like little penises and shit, and there's girls.
Little
it's
penises
crazy.
that you relate to.
I'd be like, hey, what's up, my boys? They see me, they go, oh my God, he's slightly above average. He's our king.
Yo.
No, I can't. Have you been to Red Light District?
No.
I know you have.
No.
You
no,
haven't?
No.
This guy's all talk.
In Amsterdam?
Yeah.
No,
You've
I've
never
never been to Amsterdam.
Really?
Really?
you?
No, I haven't. But I would have
Oh.
thought you
Me too.
definitely.
I would have thought they would have done like Jersey Shore, Amsterdam.
That would be
Snooki's
fire.
lost in the red light district.
That would be fire, but I'm not I respect the sex workers, but I'm not like I don't like buy pussy. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have friends that like all live that whole life of not really like Amsterdam, but more like South America. Because when I went to Colombia, the girlies were like everywhere is the red light district there.
Yeah. If your man's going to Colombia, he's banging it.
If your man's in Colombia, just give up, queen.
Just give up.
yeah.
He
Just
ain't
for the
there-
weekend.
yeah,
He'll love
he-
you when he comes back.
He
But
ain't there for the zip line.
him on the zip line with the helmet, but the night before was a fucking coked out orgy.
Yeah.
But no, I think it would be pretty cool to see it, like going through like Times Square.
Yeah,
Seeing-
it's supposed to be very clean. Amsterdam's supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
And they're like, aren't they like in the window, like little?
I always
robots?
see I always see clips of it, and they're always like moms and
that's-
aunts. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like it's never like hot 24-year-olds. It's like
it never is. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a movie, it'll probably be like a hot 24-year-old.
in
but
the movie,
person,
it's a hot chick, but in real life,
It's sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh no.
toothless Sally.
Unless they're coming from different areas of the world.
Yeah,
Because there are probably some like hot
yeah.
Eastern European women
Yeah.
that are there.
I want to go to Thailand.
Lady boys. They're
That's
hot.
what you want to go for?
Lady boy.
Okay.
They're hot. And they're cool.
And they're cool. That's
They're
the
like
thing.
the-
Things that they're cool. I'm all about personality.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they're super hot.
Pansexual king.
Maybe.
Yeah. He
Okay.
eats a lot out of a pan.
Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Hurt my feelings. No, I'm just curious about it. Yeah, it just seems it's fascinating to me.
Speaking of all this like sexual deviance, I was going to bring up the Diddy situation because he's been in, the courts and the news lately. What I took away from it the most, it's just getting started, so like we have no idea. A couple things. First of all, the whole first part of the show, is this the quiet room? Everyone be quiet for a second. Listen how quiet it is.
I hear people outside.
Fuck, they just fucked me up.
Yeah, that light is
No,
making
because
weird
like I
noise,
was
too.
talking and I heard the silence.
I could hear the light. Yeah, it's weird. That
Anyway.
was Chris. I heard Chris Italia outside.
The case started out like he was like having parties. Are you familiar with what's going
His
on?
freak offs.
But like he was having like parties where like there was video cameras in every room. I know, like, you know about this stuff too. Like, just no, like you're like the news. She goes to NYU, but like there was like parties and there was like video cameras in every room, and he would like trap a rapper into having like gay sex, then blackmail, blah blah blah. And I think all that is probably true, but that's just not what's happening right now in this trial.
Yeah,
it's
that's
about like
right now.
Yeah, I think that's how. I think those people got like maybe like disappeared or something like that. Like the people that were like involved in that aspect of it. But right now, it's about like him being a cuck.
No,
the freak off is him cucking.
It's not about him trafficking Cassie. Isn't that the
No.
main thing? Is that he?
Well, they're
pimped
trying
her
to
out?
determine that, but like so far, all it is all a freak off. Like I used to have joke about this on stage. Like the freak off was like Illuminati, Epstein Island. Like everybody was like in a pool of baby oil. Now it's just like him hiring like a male stripper to come and have sex with Cassie, and he watched.
And he would just kind of watch.
That's like kind of all that's been. Am I right here or no?
I think so.
Sort of, kind of.
What am I
Go
wrong
ahead,
about?
hit us with more.
I mean,
Of what's actually happened so far?
yeah, I mean, the stuff that they presented the other day when Cassie was on the stand was a little bit more than just like a cuck situation. Because I don't kink shame, but like,
Yeah,
it was a little bit more.
No.
like,
I'm not saying he was not doing anything wrong. Like, you know, she could have. She was numb to it. She was on drugs. Like the whole thing is like let the courts determine that. But it wasn't like these big like orgies that I thought.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's not what they're talking about yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't think enough people have testified that were there
Right.
yet, which is what they're trying to like get towards. So
Right.
right now they're focusing more on like the one-on-one sort of stuff that happened, less than like the massive like freak off situation.
But he's a cuck, right? He liked watching Cassie.
Well, yes.
Get like it was never like, oh, we had a threesome with a girl.
Yeah, but
He
he,
had-
he was like forcing her to do drugs and shit. or-
That's the TBD.
That's his defense. His defense is like, no, you were there. You were having a good time. You wanted drugs, and you were it was consensual.
Yes, it was definitely blurred lines of between what's consensual or not. Again, that's gonna be determined, but just he was a full blown like cuck. Like he liked watch. Like that was his idea of a freak off. Like on a Friday night.
Yeah.
He would be like, yo, I can't wait for tonight. We're going to Craigslist.
Yeah.
We're getting fucking
John.
Cupid, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
like a male stripper name from Hunkamania. And he would dress like a Saudi prince and sit in the corner and jerk off.
That's fucking crazy. What do you think is the appeal of being a cuck?
That's what I was getting at.
Okay. Power.
Now, I think like I can see how like a man could eventually. No, it's not power. It's the opposite of power. You're watching another guy.
Yeah, no, but when you look at it on paper, you're like, oh, how could you watch my girl have sex with another guy?
Yeah.
Like that would break my heart. But if you really are that guy,
Yeah.
if you're like, no, well, I want to see someone else do it.
Damn, you're flipping the script right now.
But that's the power. Yeah, that's the power.
Yes, King.
Yeah, like
Girls are
like,
loving
good.
you right now.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. That's what.
No, I agree. I agree.
Isn't that what it's all about? It's
I'm
power.
powerful.
It's like that.
Come
doesn't
in, my
bother
girl.
me.
Yeah, I'm the fucking man.
I have no
Slam my
insecurities.
wife out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have zero insecurities.
Zero
I wanna
insecurities
watch
is 100% right.
it. Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I've seen those porn too.
Yeah.
Those guys live in, like, Florida.
Yeah. Then it gets a little weird when the guy's like filming the other guy's like booty hole, and he's like pushing him into the wife. Then it's like, no, you know, maybe you're a little
Oh,
gay.
okay.
But then you have like the CEOs,
Most of it is that.
or
Most
like
of it is
you've had so much sex that now you want
Nothing
watch.
stimulates you, so
Yeah,
you just
want
want to, like,
see like
yeah.
someone really get dominated or something. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Well, I
Diddy's
think
fucking crazy.
I think that calm down. I think that you know, I think that's why like people bring in like bring in like dildos and shit to the bedroom.
No, that's
Because-
normal. That's like totally normal.
Yeah,
Dildos
but
are
it's
fun.
it's
Vibrators for me.
Wait, hold on.
Vibrators is a norm for
Yeah,
the bed.
like I'm insecure enough where my girl whips out a fucking slinky, big old fucking dildo. I'm like, whoa, babe, relax. But if she takes out a vibrator, I'm like, now we're like, that's
Yeah.
fun. I want to.
But if she took out the dildo,
yeah.
now you're in like you're
Now I'm like, what's
no,
the
no,
matter with my
no,
package?
no. Yeah,
Why
but
what do you need? What's that dildo gonna do that I can't do.
Well, she could put it in your butt.
No, I don't want anything in my hiney.
No,
I mean,
but
a little
it-
finger every now
Why
and
do
then.
you want it
is
to be
nice,
gay
Listen,
so
but-
bad? Is
I
it-
don't. I'm just saying it doesn't have to just be
That's
for
why I brought
her.
Marie here
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
just to
yeah.
make you tell the truth about yourself.
Putting the pressure on.
Pressure on my hymen.
Hey.
Me.
No. I'm saying, but like the dildo shit is, I think, like a an emulation of another man with
Yes.
your girl.
Yes. So a lot of guys get upset about that. They'll be
Yeah.
Like, oh, like no, I don't want no dildos.
So
in
I
here."
think, I think if you do that, you got like a little cuck in you.
Yeah, you probably do got a little cuck in you.
Yeah, I got a little cuck in me.
A little baby.
I got a little baby cuck.
Maybe a little baby cuck.
A little baby
Maybe a
cuck in
little
me.
cuck.
No, but
You got
see,
two cats
but
now.
on the I have two cats. But on the other hand, I don't like the vibrator shit.
Well, the vibrator I like because that's
Vibrator
something
shit's
else.
like it starts to get robotic. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but-
I need
but
a real dick in
But
there.
you can't vibrate. You can't fucking vibrate for your lady. So if you're having sex with
if
your
you
lady,
had Parkinson's,
if you got yeah, well, we're still in our 30s. But if you're plowing your lover and the
Maria's
vibrator's
never
just,
coming back.
Oh God.
She's gonna be eating a cake thinking about fucking squid.
Well, you can get I hate
Cock
this word.
rings that have the-
yeah,
that have
I
the little
hate that.
vibrator.
Those
yeah.
are
been
stupid.
there, done that.
Those are
are
stupid.
those are awesome.
No.
It's just a bonus.
Let me
It's
see-
an extra
yeah.
thing.
I'm going to read this first paragraph. Let's see if it says anything. This is from Yale. Evolutionary biology theory predicts that males usually won't invest a lot of time raising offspring when there's a good chance they are not the fathers. Yale University researchers have found a notable exception to the premise. A male fish in the Mediterranean, the ocellated wrasse, that is more like WRASSE. That is more likely to be paternal when there is grave doubt about their offspring percentage. This has nothing to do with cucking.
Did you just Google fish history?
It says when being a cuckold makes evolutionary sense.
Oh,
We're talking about like being stepfathers for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now it's talking about the ocellated Rossi. WRASSE. What the fuck? There is some that didn't work out.
we'll clip it out.
There
We're
is
gonna
some
clip it.
no, we're leaving
Yeah,
it.
I know.
There is some evolutionary shit though that it's about like your something to do with like jealousy and territory.
Okay.
Ooh, that caveman in you.
That caveman in you, and that's what's like turning the guy on, because like evolutionarily, like his dick is like more turned on ever because like another guy is there. I
Gotcha.
think it's something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little gay. but
That makes sense. It's a little gay.
It isn't. No, it's totally.
You're
like,
more turned on because you're seeing another dick.
yeah, but like it could
A
be
dick in action.
a dick in
DIA.
action. But then also there's like the guys that like they like lock their penis up in a little cage.
A chastity belt?
in a little chastity belt, and they're
Wild.
like, "I'm not worthy of this." I know this girl that like has a whole career, and she, like a guy like that, like no offense, like looks like you, like body wise, like, and he
going
wears
on?
like a pig.
a haircut
He wears
today?
a pig mask.
Yeah.
He wears like a little piggy mask, and she just like gets paid to like eat, like put her legs up on him and shit.
That's fun.
It's
It was him in the
It's just me. That sounds like the Black Mirror episode, like that first Black Mirror.
when he was banging. That's when he was
There's a
banging
pig,
the
yeah.
pig.
But yeah, that's like a power thing though. That's
Yeah.
like a CEO guy that's been calling all the rules of some fat rich dude, and then he wants to fucking go home and be dominant.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to be the piggy.
They want They want
Yeah.
to like not have as much power.
Yeah.
See?
Yes, yes, exactly.
There used to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like the way you spun it first, though. You're like, no, I'm powerful. That's why I'm like, I'm the king of the castle, and I'm going to
King of the
watch
castle,
everybody
king of the castle.
have sex.
Fuck my wife. Who wants to fuck my wife? I don't know, man. It's confusing. Like, I don't want to see a guy bang my other girl.
Would you
bang my
let
girl.
Would you let like a Tesla robot bang your girl?
No. No, I'd get a little vibrator or something. I like that's fun.
I'm saying, 'cause
Little
then you
nipple
can cuck- you can-
stimulators.
You can cuck without an actual human.
Yeah, but wait
You
a
ever
second.
see,
I'm not the cuck. You're the cuck. I don't want to be a cuck.
That is true.
I like old school fucking me and my wife
And your
my
cock ring. And
vibrator.
your cock ring.
and a nice movie in the background.
yeah.
Oh.
What kind of movie? Like
No, I'm sorry. Like afterwards, you watch a movie.
Oh,
okay,
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 make
okay.
a sandwich.
Yeah, because that could be distracting if the movie
Yeah.
is like
If it's good.
it's like Interstellar. You know what I'm saying?
It's Matthew McConaughey. just
Yeah.
crying and-
You're banging the girl. Matthew McConaughey's like, I'm sorry, Stacy, I'll be back soon.
I knew you'd come back, Daddy.
Yeah, I don't know. The Tesla, I feel like the Tesla the robot's gonna be like the next evolution of like dildos. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do a really good job, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a human. And didn't they say like we were gonna be having sex with robots by
Next year.
Next year.
I think it's next year.
All right,
We're so
well,
close.
But it's never gonna match the emotion of a real human. It'll be fun.
But that's the point, though.
But yeah.
Neither does a dildo.
Exactly.
Neither does the dildo
But a
underneath my
vibrator,
bed.
but a vibrator of a dildo. But a vibrator will get a girl off just like an auto blow machine. If you put an auto blow machine, I'll come, but it's not the same as a girl sucking me off.
Wait,
Right? I
auto
didn't
blow?
drink that.
What is auto blow? Is
You
that
never heard of the auto blow? No. It
What
looks
is
like
that?
a pencil sharpener, but it's bigger.
for your
and
dick?
You put your
like a
wang in it.
fleshlight?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You've
Doesn't
never
Bobby Lee use that shit?
Yeah, they all use it. Everyone in Hollywood. What? A vacuum glide? I thought it was called the Auto Blow 3000.
No,
It's called the Auto Blow. Trust me.
that was my ex-girlfriend's nickname.
Hey, fucking Auto Blow over here. Fucking Vinny brought it
Auto
back.
blow 3000 over here.
Hey, fucking Auto Blow.
I've never. No, I don't. No, I've never done any. I don't like toys. It makes me feel icky. This is my. This is like
So what's your
the
little-
weird evolutionary brain differences here. I don't like robotic things touching me and stuff like that.
So you're just simply hand.
Haktua.
Hawk Tua.
Okay.
Lube? Do you like lube?
No.
That's so vintage of you. I love it.
Yeah, I also like bushes.
I like
I
bushes,
love
too.
Bush.
Yeah.
Bring Bush back.
It's
Well-
coming back.
Yeah.
It's back.
It's a right wing show. We love Bush.
Do you know I was looking at old Playboy
I don't like Bush,
pictorials?
actually. That's the reason why I became modern day. Never mind.
Modern day what?
We're just joking.
Just George Bush and Dick Cheney and 9/11, just all those things. You know what I
So
mean?
we
It's-
took a political.
yeah.
We won't address that.
Neoconservatives. I don't like neoconservatives.
Back to regular Bush.
Back
what were you
to
saying
Bush,
about Bush?
and dildos.
Yeah.
I said that I was looking at old pictorials from Playboy.
Yeah.
And I felt like when they had bushes, it felt so much more sensual.
Yeah.
And then like the more like modern day shit where it's like full bald feels
Yeah.
so explicit.
Yeah.
Feels like very penthouse like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
agree with you. 100%.
you give like a pinup vibe. I think I've told you that before.
Do I? I think
Yeah.
you have told me that.
Like, yeah. Like one time I went to New Orleans and I was at a strip club and all the girls looked like you. Like they like had like really pale skin. and
You
they
look like a stripper, and I look like I put a pig mask on.
Right.
And
We're
I
just
did-
getting abused.
yeah, that's
This is what we're here for.
Hey, I want you guys to be my co-host. No, we are. It's Diddy's house all over again.
No, like they look like vampires, like
Oh.
sexy, like true blood vampires.
Ooh,
They all had like fucking like
That's
little,
hot.
yeah. They had like these like perfect like boobs and
Yeah.
like one girl had like little boobs and like she was like lighting them on fire like candlesticks. Anyway, they definitely had bush.
What would you rather?
That girl has a
yeah.
bush. All
Bush
those
is
like
nice.
white like vintage pinup girls like
Yeah.
have bushes.
Would you fuck a gothic looking vampire chick or a hot like alien looking chick? She's green. She looks like a woman, but she's green.
All right, guys, today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You know, I always talk about mental health. I think it's very important. I'm an advocate for therapy. I've been in therapy, especially us men, Mike Figs. You get the stigma of not being able to talk about your mental health as a man until my man Tony Soprano kind of broke that stigma.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the godfather of anxiety at this point. And I have anxiety. And I have a godfather that also has anxiety. Anyway, the point is that we have physical health and you can have like physical health things wrong with you and you can have problems with your mental health. And just like the way you fix your physical health, you should fix your mental health and work on it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's literally all you have. You know, of course you have your body, but you need your brain to operate and flow and work in the world. And
It's a reflection of one another.
yes, for sure.
You're strong mental, strong physical. Got to be one and one.
One and one. And, you know, I think that men have this pressure of like, you're not allowed to talk about having anxiety and depression and whatever else you're going through, relationship problems or whatever. That's why BetterHelp is awesome because it makes it super easily accessible for you to get help. You do it on your phone. They have thousands and thousands of licensed therapists that you can check out. My favorite part about them is that you can switch if you're not really vibing with somebody, because sometimes like it's not always going to be the right person for you. So BetterHelp makes it easy for you to switch and to find it. And even if you want to like maybe go somewhere in your mental health journey at some point, BetterHelp is just a great place to start. Just so you have someone to talk to, communicate with, text with, call, and they make it super easy. You can't get easier. It's in the palm of your hand, okay? Let me read my little call to action here. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Vinny. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/VINNY. Go help your mental health today. Now let's get back to the show.
So you take the alien chick over the hot gothic vampire.
Wait, what the fuck is an alien chick? Because a
Like-
gothic chick is at least a girl that I could visualize and seen. What's like you mean like an
Alien, think
avatar?
of
Like
yeah,
Avatar?
like Avatar.
Probably, yeah. I'd probably bang an avatar. Yeah.
I feel like he's already fucked everything on Earth, so
Yeah,
he needs to
that's
be.
why I'm cooking. That's
it needs
why
to be
I'm.
extraterrestrial at
That's
this
why
point.
I'm like, bring in the Tesla robot. You know.
That's your new kink. You have any kinks? We've never talked about this. We've been on the road for hours in cars.
That would be weird.
We've talked
If
about
I
a lot
was
of shit.
on the way to Buffalo, New York, 4 hours into the drive, and Mike Figs looked over
We've
at me and
talked
said,
about a lot of
"You
wild
got any
shit."
kinks?" I would fucking drop this shit on.
Eject. You eject your passenger. I go flying out the car.
Like, so
We
you want
talked a lot.
you
dude.
want to get Subway?
All we did was talk,
Yeah.
and it went by fast. I can't believe I didn't ask you that.
No, I don't like. What's a kink? Like
I like
feet and shit.
I love feet.
Yeah, I don't-
Really?
I don't like that.
I love
Like
women's
I like
like
bush.
ugly toes, or
No, they got to be beautiful.
you're sucking on toes. Like
I love it. Yeah, I love toes. I love women's feet.
No fucking-
I
He
love
does. He talks about it on stage every
high
night.
heels. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like I'll be in front of stage. If there's a girl with her feet out,
I
I'll
love
be
your
like
toes.
beautiful toes. I'm giving you like I'll just go in, and a fat guy complimenting your toes, they start laughing and whatever. But little do they know, like I'm like taking visual mental notes.
Right.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Like I'm
like
If you look
you're
like-
into foot jobs.
yeah, that's fucking hot.
Wow.
If I love like my girl, like I she'll be like, what color you want? And I'm like, yes, do this, do that. Like I like nails. I like women's nails. I like that stuff.
Okay.
I like
I don't pay
feminine shit.
attention to that.
To
That's
me,
freaky.
Feet are feminine.
What's the
Feet are
origin of
hilarious.
that?
There has to be
That's a
another
great
evolutionary thing.
Yeah, that's a great question.
But like the feet people, like when they're in, they're in. It's just like an on or an off switch.
Yeah.
Because like, and I'm on Pat looked this up when I was on another podcast once. I'm on WikiFeet and I have like a 5-star review.
That's good.
Yeah. All the girls are rating me.
Yeah, no.
Giving me 5
It's the fat piggies who are.
yeah,
who are like,
yeah. I have 5-star review. I have like a bunch of pictures. People are like have a sickness. Like
Yeah.
it's not just. It's like the ultimate fetish that you can't control.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's even when you were just talking about it, you said it was creepy, and you were kind of like the whole episode.
No, I said freaky.
Oh, freaky. Oh,
I'm
okay.
not gonna kink shame.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Hell yeah. Fucking love that.
Okay, Freudian
But you-
slip.
Okay, because a lot of people sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, foot fetish is weird." I'm like, foot fetish is like the least weirdest one.
Yeah.
I like my girl in stockings. I think feet are feminine and sexy. Women fucking all they want. What do women do? Pedicures, manicures, pedicures. Yeah, I appreciate that. shit.
Yeah. I don't find feet aesthetically nice. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like it just that part of my brain. Like why do we even think a tit is nice?
Yeah.
You know, there was some kind of again evolution. You know,
Yeah.
of like milk or something like that. I don't really get anything out of the feet. Like, oh, she can run fast.
You don't think it's feminine when her toes she got like a French manicure or she's wearing high heels?
I respect that she's like clean and
You never
polished.
bang a
but
chick and say, "Leave your high heels on."
no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Or maybe you like socks.
Girls I bang don't wear high heels.
They wear Converses.
I don't get my
They
nails
dress like
done.
farmers. No, I don't really. But like, I don't. Again, I'm not gonna like shame like whatever. It is what it is. I just, for me, it's the extreme level. Remember, we were talking about when we looked up my wiki feet because like it's.
Wait, I want to look mine up. Am I on there?
Yeah, look it up. People, it's probably just men, but people.
You're on there.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah. Someone told me you're on there.
Yeah, Mike Faye's like,
I
Mike Faye's
am.
like, who's this girl again?
I'm freaking on here.
You're on there. What's your?
has a 4.29.
I have a 4.29.
See?
I have a
In a
4.29.
cool way.
Wow.
I mean, you can't really see my feet. They got. Oh my god, they got a still of Double Shot at Love
Yeah,
season
that's what
2,
they do to me. That's what they do.
and they
Wow.
put my feet
You
in
know how
there.
sick you have to be to do that? To like, this is like someone's hobby.
It's a kink. It's
Yeah.
Feet are kinks. Feet's a weird. Feet is a popular one.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not into that.
Hey, do you know your score?
I think it was like a 4.7 or some shit.
It went up.
It went up. What
Are
is
you
it?
It is a
kidding me?
4.91 right now.
Let's look up Mike Figs.
That's good.
That's bullshit.
all.
Dude,
baby. You're
once
welcome.
you get a little more famous, you're
Yeah.
gonna be up there with us. Okay, you know you made it.
Yes.
Nah, I don't have any like kink like that. I would like hear like another little cuck thing in me is like I will like hear like I like to hear like a little like story from the past.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, you know, like I want to hear like a little like while we're fucking, I
What
want to
is
hear
the
like
fucking
I want to
Lord
hear
of
like a
the
little story
Rings
from the
fucking
past. Like I want to hear like
Hobbit
I want to hear
I just hear little flute music playing.
Yeah.
It's the fucking ocarina.
I want to hear about like the first time she visited like the Liberty Science Center with her mother. No, no, like yeah, like I did. Stop. Are you have to leave? It's 6:30 yet?
I don't know. I'm just
Just a
checking.
cake.
Make-
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Like like I did it in the bathroom once. Like
Oh, okay. You like to hear like, oh, I see.
that's
I see.
again. It's another. It's like cuck light.
Cuck light.
You know what I'm saying? Like the dildo. I can
you
see.
wanna-
I can see
Okay,
how people
okay.
get so deep down the hole.
Yeah.
Pause.
Why? Yeah.
And they're like then like going on Craigslist. Like I can't do that. Like
Yeah.
I would never want to see another guy bang her.
Yeah.
But like it's that world of that. You know what I
Why?
mean?
What
Why?
does it make you feel? Why do
I
you
feel
want
like
to
she's
know?
a dirty little slut. I need the roofie water.
All right, a little story. How long ago did you guys meet each other? When was that show?
That was
6, 7 years ago.
Damn, was it 7 years ago?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like? Like, was it like The Bachelor?
Wait, can we go back to my
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh yeah, your
Yeah, yeah,
fetishes.
yeah.
You fucking.
Is that
sick freak.
I thought
crazy
that
or
was
no?
your answer. No.
Like when you talk a little bit about, you know, because girls want to hear that about me too.
That's like a
Yeah, yeah.
common thing. I
Thank
think,
you, Morgan.
For people
Yeah.
to be like into the jealousy type thing, you know? It's
not
like,
really jealousy. It's like-
just like
Outside of us, like
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
understand.
if there's a guy you really like, how does it make you feel if he tells you about his past? Oh man, I used to fuck around.
No, it's
with-
not doing it like a douchebag. Like she
Yeah.
wants to hear about it. She
Okay.
like yo like tell like she'll be like oh like you wanna like she
Don't
likes
you
she
have
likes
that?
that like some girls like that like when a guy's like ran through.
Oh. Okay.
I physically foam at the mouth if I know my boyfriend slept with other women.
That's how turned on you get.
No, no.
Well, Romy
I'm
said,
kidding.
I almost blacked out when she said foam at the mouth. I was blacked
Kim,
out. That was hot. Foam in the mouth. That's like the new thing now.
That's it.
Okay, we have to cut that
Sorry.
part out.
Yeah, we cut that.
Okay, Bill Cosby.
Did you drink the water? What was in the water, Maria? She started
Oh,
to
I
foam
love when my
at
girl
the
foams
mouth.
at the mouth. Wait, oh, you don't like when a guy's like ran through?
No. No, I
But
don't.
isn't there like it's the same thing for not the same thing. I think there is a double standard, but it's like you kind of get turned on when they know what they're doing a little bit, you know?
Wait, you said foam in the mouth like angry?
Like from anger.
Oh
What other way?
no! Well,
Just
that's
one
like a
foam
new
at the
thing
mouth.
now that all the chicks are doing on TikTok and Instagram.
Foaming at the mouth.
When is
trend?
there a good foaming
like
at the
the- like
mouth?
the- like they act
Can you
like
just
hentai,
explain,
like
just so
that.
I know, what's the good version of foaming at the
You know
mouth?
what I'm talking about?
I understand what you're trying to say.
Like a lot of girls. will
Foaming
make
out to me
videos
is
and
having
they're-
a seizure.
A lot of girls will make videos and they're like drooling excessively and their eyes roll back.
Okay, I can get
It's
behind
like
that.
yeah, it's like a very like anime Japanese kind of hentai thing where you're in so much ecstasy. that
Oh,
you're like,
yeah, you
and,
went
like,
to
it's foam and
you
shit.
like A to Z that shit, bro.
Batty, give me a cocktail.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. So with the moment, like I said, you said foam in the mouth. I
Oh,
blacked
you were
out.
like you thought it was like I was so like
I thought she
turned
was like
on.
I was.
yeah.
when guys are, that fucking makes me
Yeah.
foam in my mouth.
But that
you mean
does-
like a dog, like DMX,
Like
pissed off.
anger, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the other one is drool at the
I'm trying
mouth.
to figure you out now. The other word is drool. You're right. You're
Right.
I'm figuring her out.
We're getting our wires crossed, I think, here.
Yo.
Sorry.
Oh man.
My bad.
Yeah, but I think there's people that like that, and then some people that like want just more because it's weird. There might be a guy that's like a religious kind of conservative guy that like is a virgin,
Yeah.
which I know you're just accepting of all. So I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like ask your opinion
wouldn't-
on it.
I don't want to be with a virgin, but
Okay, so
that's
there
like
is
too
a
much
number.
responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been with a virgin.
Me neither.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
I banged I was 15. The girl I was banging was 19.
oh,
And
that's
she's been around. She was around. the
Oh,
block a couple
that's
times.
illegal.
she should be in prison. Federal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I was a big
Mike
boy.
just went just like this guy. I was like, yeah, I was.
Oh my god.
That's fucked.
No, but I was bigger than her. I was bigger. She was like emo, and I was on a football team. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Am I the
Oh,
cuck?
fucking dead.
As long as I'm not the cuck.
She was emo and I was on the football team.
Yeah, so it was fun. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get a clip out of this episode at all. Yo, I'm crying.
We were supposed to talk about Diddy and like fucking, and you just
Now we're going into your childhood.
She's foaming you, yeah. She's like, "You're Puerto Rican." I'm fucking getting shell shock or being in like fucking Afghanistan.
I lost my virginity in college when I was 17 because I was like a year behind. My birthday's in November. I have a late birthday, so I was the girl that lived upstairs from me. You guys, I don't know if I told this story before, but the girl like lived upstairs from me, and whatever. Like one night we did it. I thought I was doing it. I think I was like fucking her armpit or something. Like when you don't know what you're doing when you're like first doing it. I was like wearing a condom and shit. Like what a loser. But then like one night because like, me, I thought that like we were like not together, but we had a connection. And then I went to go like pick her up from a dorm room another night, and like I wanted to meet up with her like late night. She came over. That time I performed. I like fucking was dope. Found out a couple days later I was picking her up from banging another guy.
Oh.
Why not? And
The
how
cuck.
did it make you feel?
Like a cuck. that was my villain origin story. No, I
The
felt
beginning of your villain.
I disowned her. I stopped talking to her.
Disowned her.
Yeah.
Disowned her.
Disowned her. I was
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Power.
Power.
And now you think about her all the time.
No. I stopped talking to her from there, and then, but she did like she is like known for taking my virginity. Like she knows she did it, and she tried to reach out to me like years later, and like now I would actually be like, yeah, like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Now like I want to talk to her. I'd be like, can we do that again? Just kidding. Anyway, Diddy.
She's gonna pull up to the Rochester show.
Yeah.
You should invite her for your next podcast. Interview her.
All right, before Maria has to get out of here. Me and Mike might stay a couple minutes, but I was going to talk about my cats. I did a hard launch of my second cat.
I saw.
Yeah, you have two?
Yeah.
How long did you have the first before you got the second?
Kitty Girl is 9 years old.
Okay,
and
we're
then
not
I
talking
got
about the Japanese girls anymore. Anyway, the cats.
this fucker. And then Yumi, shut up,
Another.
is she's only a year, so they're not very good friends. But
Oh.
they
Early though, right?
well, yeah. No, I mean they've known each other for a year.
Okay.
They tolerate each other.
Okay.
But
so
you
they're-
did it right because you have
they're
them
both younger?
Yeah.
But even mine like was, well, I don't know, because the first night was a nightmare. I thought that I made like the worst decision ever because my cat was fucking this little cat up, and he was like screaming. He was like literally going, ow, ow. And I was like, yo, this is so sad. I had to like lock my cat out of the room and protect the baby. And I was like, I don't know him. Like, you know what I mean? Like I felt sad for the
I
kid.
thought they were the same. I thought they were
No, they were a month and a half later. So mine's like still a kitten with that energy.
Yes.
But he's like a kitten on steroids
Yes.
compared to him.
Yes.
So I'm like protecting him. And I'm like, but meanwhile, like I've just been in love with this cat for a couple months. And like, I feel like I'm like, he's changed. Like, you know what I
Now
mean?
he's in the guest room. Just
Now he's in the guest room, and I'm like, wait, why did I just like trade in one kitten for another?
Yeah.
The next day we woke up and like my cat got the first initial like anomaly out of the way of the new cat, and then next thing you know, and I have the video and shit of them like first like cuddling together, and they've been inseparable ever since.
Wow.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's beautiful.
It's like they just vibe, and it fixed all the problems. So I'm not like a cat person where like I wanted 2 cats, because on my Instagram I put you have to. I was like, you can't just have one. People thought that I meant like, oh, I love cats, I want to keep having them.
You're like, no.
You can't just have one, because Mac was fucking attacking me every second. Did your cat do that or no?
No, I have 2 girls, and they're more calm, I think, than
Even when they
boys.
were kittens?
Yeah.
I've never. You have cats or no? No. Okay. I've never been. Okay, I got you. All right, well, give me like 1 minute. I've never been. What's it called? Like, I never had like a kitten that like attacked you every second because they want to play with you.
Yeah.
So he was doing that to me, and I'm like, shit. Like, I have to figure something out here. I'm not gonna like give him back. So everyone's like, get a second one. So you get the second one, and like overnight, my cat became like a fucking adult. Like he just doesn't bother me anymore. He just vibes with the other one, and like it's amazing. It's great.
Has your mom seen them together?
No one sees. This was like 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna be the real test. She'll be like, "Oh my God, Vinny, the cat is behaving now." You know.
She's not Jewish. Oh my God. Vinny. All right, Maria has to get out of here. She has to go buy a cake.
I do.
You have a birthday to get to.
I do.
Okay, well, I hope you had fun.
I did.
job.
Thank you so
You're
much.
awesome. Oh, you're freezing.
I know. I'm always
so cold.
cold.
Her hands are always clammy, too.
And they're always clammy.
No, not
Yeah.
clammy. They're beautiful.
No?
But she's free. Really cold.
Feel her
He's
feet.
so
You
much
should
more
feel her
nicer to
feet.
me.
Sure. Are your feet cold?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Vinny, are your feet cold?
So we're gonna be working together. Can I just
Can I put your toe in my mouth?
Okay, I'll text you after.
All right, bye.
All
have
right,
fun? Have
bye.
a good one. Thank you.
And we're gonna talk shit about you.
See ya.
It feels like squid.
Well, at
How,
least
so
that
how
worked.
long? So how long have we been going? Like what? 45. Okay. So we could probably just like talk for a couple more minutes. Anyway, what'd you think? No, I'm kidding.
She's beautiful. I've been sweating the whole time. No, sweetheart, she's cool.
Yeah, she originally we were gonna go the hour, but she had another commitment to do. So that's why this is happening.
I fucked up. I should have came earlier. I mean, I could have.
No, it's not your fault.
Wait a minute, yeah.
Chat. I'm sorry, chat.
Chat?
Chat. You know what chat is?
No, who's chat?
If you know, you know. But I'm sorry, chat. They that's why that happened. So originally, like she was gonna be here the last like obviously 5 to 10 minutes, but she had to leave, and we're just gonna continue. But I think she'll be back. That was super fun.
Oh, chat, like the chat.
Yeah, the chat for the like the streamers and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Sorry, chat.
Yeah. So, but yeah, anyway, the cat thing was great decision so far. Now, whenever I leave the house, I can have them there, and like I'm not guilty about it. I can like leave them overnight as long as they have food and stuff like that.
Litter box, she got used to it right away.
The litter box was already there.
Boy, girl?
Boy.
Oh, boy.
They're half brothers.
Cool.
So they like the litter, like everything is already there. It's just, you know, I have 2 hairless pussies now, like in my house.
You already know I messaged you.
What?
When you have 2 cats now. I'm like, that just opens up the door
I know.
to so many jokes. There's
Well,
so
I was
many-
saying that
Vinny
this
with
is
2 cat guy. It's hilarious.
I know, but that
Single
was
with 2 cats.
But I was saying the whole shit of like now anytime I meet a girl that's around my age, she's gonna have 2 cats.
yeah.
So now if we link together, I'm gonna have 4 fucking cats
Step cat daddy.
and someone else's son.
yeah.
Mike doesn't like the last part. We're working out a bit. We're workshopping this.
But it's there. It's there. I have 4
Yeah.
cats in my house.
Honestly, here's the thing about the whole stepdad shit, right? And you're the perfect person to talk to. The most amazing women I know are moms.
Yeah.
You know, and like I've met them all over the place. Like there, a lot of them work in like clubs as like cocktail waitresses and
Yeah.
everything, you know, the influencers and shit like that. And they're moms. Like moms like know how to fucking nurture and be responsible. Like they like have a real life. You know what
She
I mean?
reminds me of my mom. Like when I met her, like
Yes.
she had a kid, whatever, whatever. But we have a whole history.
I'm just like scared of like a couple things, like the time situation. Because if she has like if the kid was older,
Wait, how did we get into this? You're
we're talking about just like single moms.
You're thinking about okay, if you
and
were
like
to be,
in my
so
dating pool, like
I
they're
gotcha,
gonna
I
have
gotcha, I
cats,
gotcha.
and a lot of them have kids.
Yes.
And and it's like I don't know, like if the kid was older,
yeah,
then I feel like, but like if a woman like just moved in with like a baby,
yeah.
it's like how could I even like go on dates with her and stuff, like get to know
I forgot
her.
who I was talking to about this, but it's like it's either super young or super old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super young. If
The
it's super
3-year-old vibe is
Hey.
like a little bit like I'm like your hands are full.
3-4-year-old. Yeah. 1 to 2-year-old is kind of okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little 2-year-old kid. If you're there for the long run, the kid's gonna grow up with you and be comfortable with you, whatever. But the kid's like 10. The kid's like 4 or 5.
It's tough.
The kids are crazy and this and that, and you're just kind of in the middle, and it's a rough time.
Well, also I want someone to move in with me.
Oh,
Like that's the
jeez.
goal. The goal is I want to have a
Here's
family.
your answer. Get
Huh?
a girl without a kid.
No, I know.
Here's
I'm
your answer.
trust me. I know. That's what I always say. But like I'm being open minded to
I
like
see.
anything on the table. And like I said, some of them are amazing. I'm just like trying to like logistically kind of like work it out in my head of like, okay, I live here. Does like the kid move in with us? Like I have a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Like I want to have a kid.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna have like 2 kids in the apartment.
It would be tough, but the person, if you were willing to do that with a person, I feel like that person would have a good head on their shoulder, and they'll be able to meet you in the middle and do the right thing.
Yeah.
And it all depends on the age of the kid, you know,
Right.
and whatever joint custody they have with the father.
Right.
If there is no father and you're the daddy now, then you got to be the daddy. You got to step up and be the daddy.
Mm-hmm. Right. There's full on dad duties.
then,
Like
yeah,
you
then
just like
that-
it just like comes with the kid. Like
kid's
there's
in
no
there.
you don't work your way into it. You just have the kid already. Some little Tommy,
Little Tommy, fucking
little
up your art
Little
pieces.
Aiden, fucking
Little Aiden.
fucking up my cats.
Oh
Yeah.
5-year-old, 6-year-old, those beige couches are going to be destroyed.
The cats are fucking up my beige
Really?
couches. Yeah,
Jeez, fuck.
but it's worth it,
Are you
Speak-
happy with you're happy with the cats? You like cats?
dude. It was stressing me the fuck out. Again, I wanted one cat, singular cat,
Yeah.
just to have a pet. It wasn't that deep, you know what I'm saying? And then once I got the pet, it was like he was like a puppy that can scratch your head off, that would like climb on my head and wouldn't let me do anything. But then getting the second cat, now he's vibing with him. And now I'm like, oh, I have a life again. I could like leave the house, I could like take a nap, I could do anything, and the cat will still be okay.
Yeah.
It was like the best decision.
That's good.
Yeah. Wait, well, I was gonna say something before that. Oh, or like I would have to do like the whole Timothée Chalamet thing and get with like a Kylie, and now her kids, like she got like probably like 14 nannies and shit. She could he could date her freely,
Yeah.
and she'll be like, yeah, like the kids will. I'll get them a whole other hotel room with their
Yeah,
nannies and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaking video. You see the video where Kylie's with the kid and she's like doing promo for her makeup like in a mirror, and she's like, I'm with my kid, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And the kid goes, are you gonna spend time with me?
No,
Yeah.
that's
And
Kylie.
she's- yeah. And
Oh,
she's like,
shit.
yeah, we're talking about
She's like,
my
shut
make-"
the fuck up.
Yeah, it was just like, we're talking about our mate. He's so happy to be with the mom, and he's not even looking at the camera. He looks right at her. He's like, are we gonna spend time together today? Like, will I see you? And she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but first we have to talk about my new foundation.
She's like, but get ready
collection."
with me.
I was like, oh, no, this poor kid.
Yeah, that's
He's with
crazy.
the nannies all day. It's a bad look, man.
Yeah, and is Timmy Tim gonna just be like a
Timmy don't
stepdad?
give a fuck. He's at the Knicks game with Ben Stiller.
And me, motherfucker.
You, yeah.
But is he gonna? But is he gonna like be a dad? Like, is he gonna
I mean,
I think like Pete.
yeah.
Pete was like ready to be the dad. Didn't he like get them tattooed
Yeah,
and shit?
Pete.
By the way, saw Pete at the Knick game.
Yeah.
First time ever like had like a big conversation with him.
Nice.
It was like two old pals catching up.
Get the hell out of here. Did you?
Oh really?
I met him the other night at the stand.
Yo,
He was super nice.
It was so long overdue because we've been in the industry for a while, and like we've never actually like had a conversation.
You're both from Staten Island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it was like just two Staten Island boys catching up, and we were like in that weird like Illuminati suite of New York of the Knicks where like
Yeah.
It's like the fucking Met
Did you
Gala.
talk about stand up?
Yeah, I told him. He had no idea. He's like, "Oh shit, let me know when you're at the stand." I'm like, "Oh,
That's fucking
I like the
great.
stand."
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. No, he was like giving me good advice. We're talking about, the whole struggle I get into where sometimes people don't want to hear me tell jokes.
Yeah.
They want to like hear me tell stories. And he's like, your audience will grow with you and blah blah blah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was really cool.
He was really like, I never met him before. You hear stories, you hear this, you hear that. When I met him at the stand 2 weeks ago, he was so nice.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the Knicks and gambling and shit. And he was just laughing. He was just super chill.
I had the
normal
same
guy.
when we met when Sal did the podcast that time from the
yeah.
Jokers, because it's like we're from the same island. Like you want to be like, we know each other. Like we don't know each other, but we know all the same things and people. So it's like weird that we're in the Hollywood, but we're both from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's great, man.
I'm in love is what I'm saying. And I want to hang out more.
Dude,
Okay.
I think I should go and Pete should be here and it should be Marie and Pete.
Oh,
Those are
nah,
two.
figs. Because then who are we going to talk about getting banged by a 19-year-old emo, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But that was super.
Were all the comments the last episode like, you guys should be together? Because she mentioned that or something. Is that like a thing?
People are like just completely. We had a good connection on the show, so people are like just playing Cupid, and they want us to be together so bad.
Yeah.
And she's had boyfriends along the way. I always say it's even the same thing with Jersey Shore with like Ronnie and Sammy. Like people are like, that was like 15 years ago, and people are like
Friends
just
now.
so
of
hung up
course,
on
of
it.
course.
So yeah, that's kind of like what it was. But at the same time, she's here not just because of that. Like we've always had mad, quirky, funny conversations and shit.
Yeah.
And she's just like cool. Like you see her,
Cool
she's
people.
just like
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
to talk to and shit. And we've tried to explore romantically like outside the shows, but it's just not it,
Okay. You're friends. You mentioned your friends.
Yeah. So
Back to Diddy. So
and then the last speaking of beige couches, people were getting mad at me because I posted on my Instagram, I bought those Air Force Ones that already come dirty. I love them. I don't know
What?
why people
You
are hating
bought
so
those?
much. Spent $300 on them.
what?
And every single comment is like, I could have sent you mine. I could have sent you mine. But you guys don't see the vision. You don't see the aesthetic.
I saw you post those and literally rolled my eyes.
I didn't see that. That's
First of all, they're
great.
not actually dirty. They're designed to be dirty. So a painter was like, oh, let me give a little scuff mark and
Wow, that's kind of cool.
see. Thanks, Mike.
I think it's kind of cool. I think it's different.
Well, like Golden Goose, right?
I wanna
They
see
make
them now.
they make shoes like that too. Like they're like distressed. It's like the fucking
it's like
chest.
wash distressed jeans or whatever.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
It's funny though. Yeah.
And there's like little markings on them that say like,
But that's like
it's like anything we buy. I don't know.
But it's like you've
like-
grown so fast. Like you have so much experience. Like for example, when we went to do the club appearance, I'm like, should I wear my button down? Should I wear my chain? Should I wear-"
Right.
And you're like, no.
What's the
Like,
music gonna be like?
You're like, no, I'm wearing a t-shirt. Like the whole like you're at the level where it's like,
Fashion.
not being looking cool is cool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, fashion is not
Fashion
like
is all about
you need to wear a button down and fedora and like
I come up looking like Neo to the fucking club.
and like shiny shoes and shit. Yeah, and also like major anxiety when you like scuff up your new Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
So if it already comes dirty,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about that anymore.
That's so cool, man. I want to see them.
I'll wear them next time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so let's get out of here soon. We have the Knicks game tonight. And guys, you got to buy tickets to the Irving Plaza show. That's the next
Yes.
one coming up. It's going to be a big one. New York City, if you're in the tri-state area, come to Irving Plaza. There's a lot of seats in there that we got to fill up.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully we get at least the first, 3 rows filled
Hey,
up.
we get to 3 rows. I'll look at some feet. We'll
Can you
have some
tell,
fun.
could you give out some flyers in NYU and stuff? Yay.
Who's on the show?
Washington Square Park.
Do you have the whole line?
Do you ever just like walk around Washington Square Park and vibe?
Yeah, that's
do
basically
street
all
do
there is
street
to
interviews.
do.
That's like all people do in NYU.
I
right?
mean,
do you guys even go to
yeah.
class? You're not wearing your sweatshirt today.
All right, yeah, you joke that I only have one fucking shirt. Oh, you have to bleep that. One
Why
freaking
you're not allowed,
shirt.
you're not allowed to curse?
I don't know how you guys edit.
Oh, you curse. Yeah. I just
Did
talking
you
about.
hear the
Did you
fucking
just hear
shit
the
we've been
fucking-
talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
all the
yeah.
time?
You joke that I have one fucking shirt.
Yeah,
just 'cause
well,
it,
she wore
you know.
one, the NYU. I'm like, we get it. You're
usually
smart.
we're here on Mondays, and like that's your day to be like comfy, you know.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
it's
okay.
like I want to be comfy.
Got you.
Now it's a Friday, so I can like dress up a little.
Uh-oh. You going out tonight? Where are the kids going now? Lower East Side?
No, I'm probably just gonna go to like the Stand or something.
The Stand? Oh, do you watch comedy?
Yeah, I mean, I intern here.
Yeah. But
Right.
like, are you, like the Stand, people don't usually hang out at the Stand.
Yeah, I just like
You're
comedy.
you're on the show
I'll be
tonight.
there 7 o'clock, midnight, and 11.
What time are you going to go there?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll jump on a show, you know, just show you what I'm working with.
To flex.
Come on, man. Yeah, baby. Come on, the midnight show.
I got to watch the, oh yeah, maybe after the game.
Well, where are you gonna watch it? Oh, we'll talk after.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it home.
Okay.
Yeah, that is cool. I guess you watch it at the Stand, hop on
Dude,
stage.
I actually have like a 3-hour chunk where I don't know what I'm gonna do. House 7 o'clock. I'll be done by 8:30. My spot's at 11:15.
Gotcha.
I might go to a bar and watch it. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, get your tickets.
Get your
Make
tickets.
sure and like, subscribe, share the podcast. Oh, I didn't say it. June 7th. June 7th. I think Jeffrey Asmus and Maddie Weiner.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's done my show before.
Killers.
And I asked Asmus. I'm still waiting for him to. He confirmed with me. I need him to like double confirm. Huh? Yeah. So I'll be like, cool. Mike Figs will be hosting.
We're gonna have a ball, man. We're gonna. Oh, that's a great venue.
All NYU students are gonna come. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And that's it. So, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Peace. What's up, guys? If you like the episode, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We are building this thing from the ground up, so we need your help, and hopefully we can make this really big one day. Love you.